Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to new video. Quick, leave a like, subscribe and enjoy. Roast me. If only our economy was as strong as that jawline. Did the doctor use forceps to pull you out? You look like Katy Perry and Marilyn Manson had a baby that was gender neutral. Just another basic Gen Z girl with a stupid nose ring who everyone forgets about. The kind of person to crunch on jawbreakers. Only dates guys named Chad or Tyler. Wow, a nose ring. So unique and not at all useless. I'll do anything you say if you won't headbutt me with that flight deck or savage me with jaws like a crocodile. There was enough space for you to stick that sign on your forehead. I'm in the mood to cry all day. Do your best. Do you get a tattoo every time a new guy doesn't call you back? Too much tats, not enough tatas. Can you get a tattoo of a smaller nose? You must work at IHOP with all those pancakes. Another failed OF girl trolling for subscribers. All the tats in the world won't compensate for that flat loaf you're smuggling in those unnecessarily tight yoga pants. How can one have all that ink and yet look so disproportionately plain? Has the gym filled up the emptiness in you yet? No? Maybe another tattoo will make people love you. Good luck. If pick me was a person. Nose doing things that ass wishes it could. Do you just take pictures at the gym? Cause a squat once in a while would help you out a lot. I feel like you cry all day if no one at the gym looks at you. Trying this hard and still single in your 30s, I don't think you need my help in the tears department. Dude, why is it the girls with nothing to show wear the skimpiest clothes? Every time you walk through a door your nose enters first. Do your worst. Lonely, no fans. You look like if Kirby ate Jessica Rabbit. You look like you bottle your menstrual blood and sneak into your husband's meals when he makes you angry. You're the bumble date the guys reluctantly decide who has to take home by playing rock paper scissors. You're like a shopping cart in a parking lot. I would hit it and then never tell anyone I did. You look like the type who doesn't wipe their bum properly after dropping a deuce. This is the weirdest shaving cream ad ever. Do fat people think glamour shots make them look attractive? Didn't this person just post on here not that long ago? Do what you do the best, I can take it. I've never seen someone have their body count tattooed on their leg before. You've obviously held a couple of macaws, and probably a cockatoo. You have the face of a 30-year-old, but man, do you ever have the tatas of a 40-year-old? I know you OF girls have to do increasingly strange stuff for money, but please leave the parrots out of it. This looks like an OF and I'm genuinely not kidding. You have that soulless vapid kind of expression in those pictures that makes me wonder if you even know you're a human life and not an empty husk of consumerism, fake laughs and aesthetic. Like you look hollow on the inside. It's kind of unnerving. You look like a wax figure someone left out in the sun. Just post the link and go. I can take it. Well, I mean, that was never in doubt. I assume those parrots' favorite words are money and upfront. 30-year-old Australian, small business owner, roast me. Looks like it took you at least 3 attempts to write out the roast me note. Hope you're not involved in the admin for your small business. Well, no one would have assumed big business. Selling seashells from the seashore on Etsy doesn't make you a business owner, mate. You don't need to wear a ring to keep the guys away. Your face does a fine job on its own. Cameron D's nuts. 30 years old? Dang, that Australian weather must be brutal. You look like you live in the inner west of Sydney. You have to non-binary kids called fuckware and Persphone. You knit your own candles from mung beans and run Reiki lessons for vegan lesbians. You look like you snort Vegemite. Wait, where are all the cats? Am I missing something here? You look like if a librarian had an affair with a lesbian art teacher. I think the only thing smaller than your business is your self-esteem. Have you thought about selling plaster molds of your face to a Halloween mask company? That's funny, you have the same shell-shocked look in your eyes I had when I started my first business. Only I was 100 times more attractive than you, and I'm a bald man. Sometimes you're the shrimp, sometimes you're the Barbie. 26-year-old with no job, and living with parents. Roast me if you can. Breaking sad. I am the one who fills socks. Keeping your parents locked up in the cellar is not really living with your parents. The nice guy they tell you to fear. If I showed this to a room full of women, they'd dry out so fast I'd need a humidifier. God of War East Trojan Edition. The face of weaponized incompetence. I'd bet my bottom dollar you can't use a washing machine, and don't know how to empty a vacuum cleaner. Check this guy's closet for a head. Roast me if you can, you already cooked yourself in the title. If you must, put down the Super Nintendo controller, get out of the basement, shave that abomination off your face and touch grass. Timu American History X. Roast me if you can. Yeah bud, pregnant women give you their seat when you get on the bus. Time to start cooking. 49-year-old chanting yoga teacher. On her knees, with mouth open, fingers playing with her squeeze box, looking for any sort of attention from internet strangers. Her Tinder profile must have been flagged for removal, so Reddit is the next best thing. How does it feel to be as redundant as the typewriter? As you finish selling your possessions, I'm not sure what goes last, that awful contraption or the dead cat. Do your best, you miserable nerds. That sleeveless vest will go well with that hairless head you'll be rocking in a year. Is this a roast or a forehead contest? The chest we want to see, we ain't seeing. The chest we don't want to see, has a fucking power crystal necklace hanging from it. She looks like she could put a smile on everyone's face at the bar, with a table dance. You, on the other hand, probably order a water with lemon and dance by yourself to Shania Twain on the jukebox. It looks like the one on the right has just as much experience on polishing rods and knobbing knobs. Please roast me, the meme art / theater kid. The only reason people call you a theater kid is because the curtain has already fallen on the best years of your life. I bet you wish you could be as thin as your hair. The only thing thinner than your hair are the chances of someone finding you attractive. If you're so into art, why can't you draw your eyebrows? Your eyebrows definitely aren't twins, they aren't even distant cousins. Now that Britney's got her act together, who you going to scream and cry to have us leave alone this time? Definitely stop calling yourself a theater kid as soon as you can. My friend is admin of the University of California, Berkeley College meme page and only wears ties. Take him down a notch. Thought this was Deadpool with his mask off for a second there. I would suggest a Kutane, but you're about 40 years too late. At least we know you aren't two-faced, cuss if you had two faces, you sure as shit wouldn't wear that one. Benedict Acne Scratch. Bro, Verdun during World War I had less holes than your face. You looked like a young and skinnier the Hound from Game of Thrones, except for the good looks. He looks like the sort of guy who wouldn't really blame his celibacy on his controlling mother before considering his own face. It looks like a woodpecker landed on his shoulder and just tore his up. Berkeley has a meme page. That's the biggest joke I've heard. Simple hard-working man. I bet your wife flinches every time your Grindr notifications go off on your phone. That white top hides your beard dandruff pretty well. I'm guessing simple as apt description. I bet you don't know the meaning of fear. In fact, I bet there are only about 14 or 15 words you do know the meaning to. Where men are men, and the sheep are nervous. Please grow your beard higher, so we don't have to see your face. Imagine what he'd look like if he'd done 2 reps for every woman who called the cops on him instead of just 1. You look like you put your finger under each word when you read. I would like to see the beard of his wife. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.